Thank you and good morning, everyone. All right, without further ado, we will now officially start our program. And I will now hand over to our chairman, Mr. Richard Sinamoy, who will start off our program. Thank you.
Thank you and good morning. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge our Nambawan Super members who are joining us virtually, our membership committee representatives, my fellow board members, our Chief Executive Officer, the management and staff, and our friends from the media. As your new board chairman, it gives me great pride to be here today to serve our members and to present the 2024 financial results. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Mr. Reginald Munagi, whose tenure as board chairman ended last year. Mr. Munagi provided strong and steadfast leadership as an independent director since 2014 and later as board chairman from 2020. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank another director that left our board last year, Ms. Karen Gibson. Ms. Gibson joined the board as an independent director in 2017 and was chair of the Transformation Committee. On behalf of the board, I extend our sincerest thanks to both Reg and Karen for their service and contribution to the success of your fund. Following the approval by the Nambawan Super Board last week Friday, 21st March, of the audited financial statements for the period ending 31 December 2024, I am pleased to present Nambawan Super's results to our members and stakeholders. Before I do, however, I would like to highlight some of the unprecedented challenges faced by the fund in 2024. From the Black Wednesday riots that shook the nation's capital on January 10 and rippled throughout parts of the country, through to the enormous work undertaken to secure the position of the 9-mile land portions after more than 30 years. Among the increasing law and order issues, coupled with increasingly unreliable utilities, the fund also faced the ongoing challenges of securing adequate foreign currency. Locally, investment opportunities continue to lag, while international markets appreciated, while still remaining very volatile. Throughout all this, Nambawan Super approached these challenges by focusing on its core purpose, our members. The board, management and staff put the interest of our members first and foremost and continue to work tirelessly to protect and grow our members' retirement savings in delivering the following strong results in 2024. Nambawan Super's membership grew by 3.3%, from 228,319 members in 2023 to 235,888 members in 2024. We continue to see strong growth with a total of 14,765 new members joining Nambawan Super through our 400+ employees, including new members through Choice Super and Retirement Savings Account. Our net assets value now totals 11.2 billion, an increase of 1.34 billion over the previous year. It was only 3 years ago that Nambawan Super crossed the 8 billion mark. In 2023, we celebrated reaching 10 billion, and today we are proud to share that we have grown our members' assets to well over 11 billion. Our net profit after tax is a record high of 1.1 billion. This is an increase of 425 million from 2023's net profit after tax of 659 million. The net profit after tax of 1.1 billion is not just another record high for Nambawan Super, it is also a record high for the industry. I am pleased to announce that with this net profit after tax, the annual interest crediting rate for 2024 is 10.5%, up from 7% in 2023. Members will be pleased to know that this interest has been credited to all 235,888 members' accounts without an issue over the weekend to ensure minimal service disruptions to our members. Systems are back online without any further delay, and members can now check their balances to see the applied interest. Total member contributions received in 2024 was 961 million, compared to 970 million in 2023. Total member benefits paid out to members in 2024 was 703 million, compared to 781 million in 2023. What ultimately happens is that the fund pays this money to members who then spend it on goods and services, bolstering the local economy. Over the past 3 years, Nambawan Super has injected a total of $2.5 billion into the Papua New Guinea's economy in benefit payments to exited members. Nambawan Super members can rest assured that when the time comes for them to collect their superannuation savings, not only will it be readily available to them, it will also have grown substantially. Despite the tough local and volatile economic conditions, Nambawan Super has delivered strong results for 2024. I have no doubt that our members will be happy with the financial results of their fund. I would like to take this opportunity to remind our members that superannuation is a long-term investment. From year to year, results may go up or down, but it is important to take a long-term view. This is why in today's fast-paced and rapidly changing world, it's important that the fund remain agile and responsive to shifts in the marketplace. The operating environment is now more interconnected and interdependent than ever before. And while this brings many opportunities, it also brings its fair share of challenges and risks. As such, the board has worked closely with the management team throughout 2024 to develop the revised 3-year strategic plan. This has been rolled out this year, with members at the heart of everything we do. We look forward to continue to deliver on our mandate of protecting and growing our members' superannuation savings. At this juncture, let me hand over to our CEO to provide an update.
Thank you, Chair, and good morning, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity on behalf of NSL management and staff to welcome our new chairman, Mr. Richard Sinamoy. We look forward to working closely with him, and we continue to put members first, leveraging technology to ensure our service delivery translates into a positive member experience at every touch point across the organisation. In 2024, despite tough economic conditions, our financials have shown very strong results, achieved due to the appreciation of prices of overseas equities and the price of BSP, both on the PNG Stock Exchange and the Australian Stock Exchange. Locally, the fund's assets did not perform well, with lower dividends realised from the fund's unlisted equity holdings and reduced rental income. State securities, however, have seen significant investment yields lift, which have, prior to this year, been declining. Our investment properties increased due to the valuation of portion 2158 of the 9 Mile land portions. The fund's listed equities performed well, driven by the strong performance of BSP, Credit Corp and SP Brewery. Additional foreign exchange gains, largely driven by the Bank of PNG's currency devaluation program, have also contributed to the strong performance of the fund's offshore investments. Domestic listed equities have recorded an unrealised capital gain, with BSP accounting for the majority of the gains. Credit Corp has also posted unrealised capital gains. This is essentially a pass-on from their own shareholding in the BSP Financial Group. City Pharmaceutical Limited shares fell slightly due to the impact of the Black Wednesday riots at the start of the year, recording an unrealised capital loss as a result. For the first time, our cash holding is lower than prior years as a result of our investments into state securities and offshore investments. Our strong growth has mainly been driven by capital appreciation of the offshore and domestic equities, coupled with the impact of the depreciating kina. This is why NSL employs an investment strategy that aims to reduce risks by running a balanced investment portfolio, with about 20% of our investments deployed offshore and about 80% locally invested. In simple terms, we make sure that we don't have all our eggs in one basket. This is done to de-risk the fund and protect our members' superannuation savings in case one investment doesn't perform well. In addition to the successful 2024 results that the Chairman has already announced, NSL continues to deliver positive outcomes for our members, such as a total of $55 million in state share benefits paid out to over 1,100 members that have retired. A total of $115 million in housing advance paid out to support 5,000 members to purchase, build or improve their homes. And as earlier as mentioned, a total of $703 million has been paid out through exits, such as those resigning, retiring, for death benefit payments, transfers, unemployment benefits, housing advances and the RSA withdrawals. This has been paid to members and or their member beneficiaries. We're extremely proud that amongst all of the challenges faced in 2024, we remain able to promptly process and pay out members' benefit payments from their superannuation contributions and the employer contributions that have been received by the fund. In 2024, we saw an increase in the numbers of members across the voluntary contributions, choice super and retirement saving account products. Almost 2,000 additional members took up voluntary contributions, bringing the total number of members to 35,777, making these additional amounts. This is almost a 6% increase to 2023. We understand that saving for your retirement is challenging, particularly during these hard times. I'd like to acknowledge the dedication of our members who remain steadfast in their goal of achieving a comfortable and financially secure retirement, while balancing the financial pressures of today. Despite these challenges, members continue to persevere and save for a better retirement, trusting that their super savings will grow stronger under our prudent management. I encourage more members to continue to save and use product to maximise the interest earned on their savings over the long term. An extra 10 kina every fortnight can add thousands to your superannuation through the power of compound interest. Moving on, as we know, a large number of Papua New Guineans work in the informal sector or SME space, usually missing out on a number of financial services, including the safety net and benefits that superannuation provides. But that doesn't need to be the case through our Choice Super product. Choice Super members receive the same membership benefits as all our NSL members do. It's good to see our Choice Super member numbers increase by 8%, or 1,649 members in 2024. Ensuring that every working Papua New Guinean has access to benefits of a financially secure retirement continues to be a focus of the fund. And finally, members taking up NSL's retirement savings accounts increased by 2%, or 129 members in 2024. This product is only suitable to those retiring members who have extra funds they do not immediately need and want to keep their money invested in the fund so that the savings can continue to grow. While the number is small, it is encouraging to see this increase and know that retirees that have worked hard for many years see and understand the value of carefully managing their funds, even during retirement. We also welcome the implementation of several tax relief measures announced early this year. The full exemption of the 2% tax on superannuation entitlements after 15 continuous years of contribution, and the application of tax only on the interest earning portion of retirement savings accounts. These reforms represent a very positive step toward improving the retirement security of Papua New Guineans, ensuring that hardworking members have a stronger incentive to save and access more of their lifelong savings once they are ready to retire. Nambawan Super has for many years used the position as a leader in the financial space to advocate for policy reforms in the superannuation and life insurance industry, as well as reforms on tax on super, and we take this opportunity to sincerely thank the government for implementing these timely and much-needed reforms. And we look forward to working continually with the government on other financial institutions and with other financial institutions to continue to help reshape the financial sector for the benefit of our members and all hard-working Papua New Guineans. In addition to the growth across our products in 2024, Nambawan Super Limited also successfully delivered on a number of key initiatives aimed at improving our operational performance and efficiency, our investment capabilities, and more importantly, the quality of customer service and experience provided to members. In July 2024, Nambawan Super successfully secured the 9 mile land portions, 2156, 2157, 2158 and 2159, after over 30 years, with the execution of the largest and most peaceful eviction exercise conducted in PNG's history. In June 2024, Nambawan Super officially opened the Moki Business Park, conveniently located in Waigani's business and government district. This represented a total property investment value of $290 million, attracting strong interest and uptake of tenants already. In August 2024, we also successfully transitioned between 2 workflow and document management systems with no interruptions to service provision and the operations for our members. The team smoothly transitioned from what is known as Case 360 to IDOS, which is a new workflow management system to which all benefit applications are uploaded through for review before payment. Again, for better efficiency, tracking and processing for the benefit of all our members. In November 2024, we also successfully implemented an investment management system, the IMS, marking a significant milestone as the first financial institution in Papua New Guinea to introduce this advanced investment tracking and reporting solution. The IMS enhances investment data governance, improves transparency in portfolio performance, and supports better informed decision-making processes. We also announced the Nambawan employer pay portal was successfully launched in December 2024. This solution aims to significantly improve data accuracy and operational efficiency by allowing employers to easily update and send member contributions that can be immediately reconciled by Nambawan Super in a seamless and efficient manner, with improved turnaround times and accuracy. Among these successful initiatives and outcomes, Nambawan Super also continues to focus on delivering financial literacy programs with training to our members, educating and empowering them to take control of their financial future. In 2024, NSL provided training to 7,038 members across 16 locations nationwide, from 45 NSL employer groups through 380 sessions, and we look forward to delivering more in 2024. I'd like to remind our members that superannuation is a long-term investment. When members join a super fund, they typically stay and contribute for a long period of time, usually their entire working life. So their savings can remain invested over 10, 20, 30 or 40 years. And whilst we cannot control the economy, nor the local or international markets because it's very volatile, fluctuating up and down, what we can control is how we respond to and protect our members' savings in the bad times when it drops, and trying to maximise returns during the good times when it spikes up. At Nambawan Super, we invest for the long term while riding the waves as they go up and down. Here is a summary of how our annual interest rates results have looked over the past 10 years. Our member savings have attracted an average interest of 6% per year. To achieve this success, we've worked harder in tougher times to maximise or to minimise losses and to seize every opportunity to recover, grow and be profitable in good years. Here's a summary, though, of how our annual interest rates have looked over the past 25 years. While the fund has been around for 63 years, in this graph we look at the past 25 years since the super reforms were introduced in 2000. The straight line in the graph shows the average interest over 25 years is at 10%. Looking at short periods of time, for example, 1 year to another, you'll see a lot of volatility, the ups and downs, and you can be disheartened. However, it's important to remember that your super is a long-term investment. As an investor, you must take the long-term approach and outlook. In closing, I'd like to sincerely thank our members for entrusting Nambawan Super with the privilege of protecting and growing your superannuation savings. Remembering that while you work hard to look after your family today, we're working hard to protect and grow your savings so that you can retire financially secure and comfortable in the future. Finally, we're looking forward to sharing more insights during our upcoming employer conference in April, including the outlook for 2025, which is already shaping up to be an interesting year ahead. Our employer representatives play a critical role in the superannuation journey of their employees, our members. Many times, these human resource representatives are the very first interaction a person has with the concept of superannuation. And we want to ensure that our employer reps are well equipped, informed and supported to carry out the very important roles in the workplace. I therefore look forward to meeting each of our employer representatives in person at the conference. If you have not yet confirmed your attendance, you can find out more information about the event on our website. So thank you. I now hand back to the Chair for his closing remarks.
Thank you, Paul. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank our members for their commitment and perseverance in building a financially secure and comfortable retirement, even during these very difficult times. I am proud to lead the largest, longest-serving and most trusted superannuation fund in the country. Our commitment to our members remains unwavering. Members will continue to remain at the heart of everything we do, and we will continue to prioritise your interest and financial security. With the increasing cybersecurity threats being experienced across a number of major organisations recently, cybersecurity is and will remain a critical focus area for us. We take the protection of our members' data and information very seriously and will continue to proactively apply the highest standards of cybersecurity in order to protect our members. I would also like to assure our members that your superannuation savings are safe, secure and protected with Nambawan Super. Regardless of the challenges in the economic environment, members who are considering retirement in 2025 can rest assured that your funds will be made available to you, including your interest earned and the employer portion received by NSL, once you are ready to exit. In closing, let me take this opportunity to congratulate NASFund and Commonwealth Trustee Services Limited for their strong performance in 2024. Super funds play a vital role in securing the financial future of their members. Our collective efforts and voice contribute to a stronger, more secure future for Papua New Guineans and the country as a whole. Finally, I extend my deepest gratitude to our members and member representatives, the Board of Directors, and not forgetting the hard-working staff of Nambawan Super throughout the entire country for their efforts in delivering an outstanding 2024 result. Thank you.